Despite McLaren's dominance in real life, Red Bull are still overpowered in F1 25. So I'm going to be simulating a full season without Red Bull by crashing them out every weekend. So after I kindly removed Yuki, Lando Norris would become our first winner, while all teams but one were able to score points with an incredible P6 for Raikkonen. Surprisingly, George Russell would win China despite Mercedes not having the best of cars in F1 25. Gasly was also able to get a P5 finish. When taking out Yuki in Japan, Hamilton got caught in the crossfire and crashes with us. But I'm sure it wouldn't have stopped Oscar Piastri from winning, which means 3 drivers have won in 3 Grand Prix. Alongside this, it was a 1-2 finish for McLaren. Even better for Piastri, by carrying his momentum from Japan, he was able to secure another win in Bahrain. This now meant Piastri leads the standings, and despite Leclerc not winning a single race so far, he is in P2, only 2 points behind first. McLaren lead the constructors, with Alpine currently beating Williams for P4. Lando would bounce back, however, winning in both Saudi Arabia and Miami, which brought him back to the top of the standings. In Imola, Leclerc finally got his first victory of the season on home soil, with Hamilton on the podium as well. After causing a small hazard at Monaco, only a few drivers were remotely close to the leader, but Charles Leclerc was the one who capitalized and made it 2 in a row. Carlos Sainz was able to secure Williams' only podium of the season as well. Sadly, I didn't capture any footage on Spain, but all you need to know is Norris won and Fernando Alonso got a podium at his home race. Piastri won in Canada, but next race was Austria, so I knew I had to do something special to celebrate Red Bull's home race. Anyway, Lando won the race, with Kimi Antonelli getting his first podium of his career. He would then go on to win his home race Silverstone, then Belgium and Hungary, before he was finally stopped by Leclerc at the Dutch Grand Prix. However, Leclerc couldn't stop him from winning Ferrari's home race Monza or Azerbaijan. Mercedes were able to score a 1-2 finish in Singapore, with Russell making up for that mistake he made in 2023. Only 1 race later, Hamilton would secure his first win with Ferrari at Texas. This now means Lando Norris leads the championship by 69 points, with McLaren on the brink of the constructors. McLaren scores a 1-2 in Mexico, with a Williams having arguably the biggest crash of the simulation. Lando also won Brazil and the championship. Charles Leclerc wins Las Vegas, and there seems to be a pattern of Norris winning a couple of races and then Leclerc wins another. However, this cycle wasn't repeated, as George Russell wins Qatar with another surprise podium for Alonso. Going into Abu Dhabi, I took out Yuki one last time before Lando won the final race of the year, proving his status as a world champion. So these are the final standings, and every driver other than Red Bull scored points, with Carlos Sainz and Fernando Alonso starring for their teams. McLaren dominated the constructors by almost 200 points, and Ferrari beat Mercedes for the second spot. So that's it, a full season without Red Bull, and it was quite an entertaining year without them, apart from the parts where Lando absolutely dominated, as we end the season with 5 winners and 8 drivers on the podium. It's a shame Piastri didn't win a single race after Canada. I would have liked to see him taking the fight to Lando like in reality.